Welcome back to the 4% Entrepreneur Show, everybody. Man, we got it working today. How's everybody doing? Are you guys doing good? Happy Friday. One of the best days of the week, all right, for many people. All right. So good to see you guys here. I am, man, I'm always pumped seeing you. Let me clear my desk here, man. We're gonna be talking about turning your annual income into monthly income. I think it's a cool topic, yes? Sorry for yesterday. Yesterday we had a little bit of a technical difficulty trying to connect, but I'm glad this thing is working today. All right, so let's see. How's everybody been lately? Marlon, good to see you guys. Nigel, you guys see this? If you're on 4%.com, we got 2,000 shares. This page has been shared 2,000 times. Thank you. That's awesome. We're like, what you guys will see here, especially if you're a part of the 4%, community. I mean, we're gonna build something that's gonna be pretty incredible, for all entrepreneurs. Atik is saying tired. All right, man. Think about your goals, man. Every time I find myself being a little tired, think about those goals. Write down your goals. Look at your goal card, if you got it. Look at where you're going. That's gonna get you fired up again, Phil, it's great seeing you guys. Okay, so look, here's what I want to talk about today. Okay, on the 4% Entrepreneur Show. If you guys are new tuning in here, if you're not a part of the 4% community, if you don't have an account with us, totally fine. Feel free to come here. We're actually going to have a streaming channel here on 4%.com. Once we switch over to a new platform that we're building out, it will be like 24/7 streaming. There's going to be some kind of a content, some kind of a program, some kind of a value that you guys will be able to plug into. You can share this with your friends. You can share it with your teams if you're in different markets. This thing will eventually grow into multiple industries, including offline businesses, e-commerce. There's going to be a schedule you guys will see. So it's going to be a really, really cool place for all of the entrepreneurs to be able to plug into and get the energy and the fire that they need to take their business to the next level. I want to talk to you about income today, right? I want to talk to you about like money. Specifically, how do you turn your annual income into monthly income? Okay, is that possible? Okay, is that possible to? Okay, if somebody's earning, give you statistical data, right? Let me get some numbers here. I actually have some data here. 59,000. If you live in the United States, okay, $59,000 a year. Okay, this is an average household income, or an average income for an American household, average. Okay, $59,000 a year. That's what people are making, working for somebody else. Okay, according to the Census Bureau. Okay, so that's got to be credible, right? If those guys say so. Okay, and so when I look at that, I ask myself, is that possible to turn that annual income into monthly income? Okay. Now, there is, and I looked into other data a little bit as well, did a little bit of a research, because I'm like, dude, here we are, entrepreneurs, right? And everybody is like, we're gonna make it happen. This is gonna be great. Entrepreneurs are movers and shakers, and it's true, right? And here we are talking about this lifestyle and this dream building and all that stuff. People, there's so many distractions in the industry that people are after, right? And at the end of the day, the only reason people are like jumping all over the place is one single fact. Like 99.9% of people is because of money, right? Because of money. So if there is a better opportunity, a better potential, a better grass is a little bit greener on the other side, people are jumping over fences, and in so doing, a lot of people get themselves busted. A lot of people get in trouble, right, doing that model, right? If you guys can let me know if you're on 4% here, which is where I am going to be interacting with you all. Okay, if you guys can communicate back with me, let me know if we're here, if there's any glitches or anything. I'm seeing your comments on 4%.com. If you guys are watching on YouTube, head over to 4%.com, click on air, and this is where we're hanging out here. Okay, let's see. Miles Seegers. Because of this guy, I have earned over 7 figures online in personal commissions, not including my I-8. Love you, bruh. Miles, congratulations. Yeah, see, Miles and Sonia Seegers, you guys have been with, following our stuff, and like, Miles, how long you been following me, man? How long we've been working, in the same environment? I'd say probably what, 6 years, something like that, right? Has my message ever changed, right? My message has never changed. Hey, if you can put that bug away on the corner. My message has never changed, right? And look, the message is really is simple, okay? You can do this. I am the guy that should not be what I'm at today, okay? I had so many things that were stacked up against me, okay? And it's not because I'm somebody special or wise or somebody who's better than anybody else. I really, truly, down in my heart of hearts, believe that anybody can succeed. In fact, I believe that anybody can turn their annual income into monthly income. My annual income was, I think, well, do the math, right? So I was earning about $2,000. I was about $24,000, okay, a year is where I was working for somebody else. I was working in the banking industry, okay, when I was a lot younger, and my ultimate, like, when I ventured online, my thing was like, dude, if I can get myself to 5,000 a month, right? 5,000 a month, that would be like, oh my goodness, like a dream come true, which is what, about 60,000 a year or so, something like that, right? And then I'll tell you, okay, I was able to turn that annual income into monthly income pretty quickly. In fact, in about 3 months, once I figured out some things, there's 5 things, okay, we're gonna talk about. I'll give you guys a formula. It's called ABACA, okay? All right, we're gonna talk about that. And I was able to turn that into my monthly income, okay? And then my weekly income, and then daily income, like consistently. And then sometimes hourly, but consistently that happened, right? So when I look at some data here, let me throw you guys some data, and then we're gonna talk about how do you do that, okay? So check it out. So this is, we gotta understand, like, we've gotta take a look at the big overall picture as entrepreneurs and really understand what we've got going on here. Because here's some other data. Okay, I'll show you. 1%. Okay, this is average. This is average American income. Okay, now 1%. Okay, 1%. If you want to be in a 1 percentile in the United States, okay, which is, they say, whoever they are, that's what they say. It's like the greatest country in the world to live in, and I believe that honestly myself, but I don't know the actual data. I don't know if there are any other countries that might be better. The countries that I lived in Ukraine. I've got some distant relatives in Russia. I've got some friends over, pretty much all over the world. But I can tell you this: the countries that I've been in, I can tell you, United States is way better, right, as far as opportunities and all that stuff. Okay, Yvonne, if you're gonna do that, I'm not sure what you're doing here, but if you're gonna do that, we might have to boot you out. Don't spam, don't do anything weird in the comments, okay? But they say, hey, United States is like the coolest country to live in, right? Check it out. To be in the 1% income earners or 1% household income in the United States, you've got to earn $250,000 per year plus. That's it, okay? $250,000 per year. Okay? Phil is saying, yes, it is. Okay? If you want to be in the top 5%, okay, household income. This is like household income. I'm talking about maybe wife and husband working, maybe just, if it's a single family household, just one person, but like on average, right? You got to earn $135,000, okay, plus, so between $135,000 to $249,000 approximately, right, to be in the top 4%, okay, between, in the top 5% really. Okay, now when you look at this, okay, but then the majority of people, like the top 1%, these guys are earning $250,000 a year, but then there is like, the 80-20 applies, right? So the 80-20, and then there is the 80-20 in the top 20. So it's like maybe a quarter of 1% or something like that, right? These guys, they are generating into 7 figures and multiple 7 figures. In other words, they're building wealth. They're not just making money. Money becomes a byproduct. Money becomes like a scorecard for them, at that level. And so these guys they can truly create their own economies, right? These guys are worried to death because if these guys are making $250,000 a year, working at a job, okay? They probably had to go to school for a long, long, long time, okay? They're working corporate, making that kind of money. And then same as these guys. So these guys are worried like crazy, okay? These guys are not so much, but there is no stability, there is no security here. But check it out. Now, us entrepreneurs, right, we look at this kind of stuff and we're like, dude, working for yourself is awesome. Now, let me throw you some data, right? Statistical data when it comes to entrepreneurship, okay? So look, how many of you guys are in MLM? Okay, multi-level marketing. Multi-level marketing. What's up, Steve? Good to see you here, man. Steve, it's been a while, hasn't it? How many of you guys are in MLM? Check it out. Average annual income of an MLM distributor, okay, this is multi-level marketing, network marketing, a lot of companies, hundreds of millions of people, right? We're talking hundreds of millions of people in multi-level marketing. You guys want to guess the average income for an MLM annually? What is that? Okay, statistical data, right? Check it out. It's $2,400 a year. Okay, now $2,400 a year. Okay, I punched in 24,000 divided by 12. That's $200 a month. I should know that, right? Okay, that's $2,400 a year, or $200 a month. Okay. I don't like MLM. Now, the thing is this, look. So when you look at this model, okay, statistically, these guys have like so much more. Even a regular household income is making more than anybody's MLM, right? So people that are going into MLM, the reason that they're doing this is because they might have this going on, okay, and then this is like a little side hustle or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Now, can you? Okay, my question is, if you were in network marketing or multi-level marketing company, if you have a good product, if you have a great company that you belong to, right? If you're an affiliate promoting this company, if you're building teams, all that stuff. My question to you, is that possible? Okay, if you have a job and you're earning average American income, okay, other countries might be different, could you do this over here? Okay, see what I'm saying? Like, could we do that? Now, a bigger question, a more interesting question is this. Could you do this over here every single month? Okay, the answer is yes, but the data shows otherwise. Okay, let me throw you guys some other. What about internet marketing? Okay, internet marketing, affiliate marketing. You guys want to guess statistic? Let me see if I can. Don't share the screen yet. Though. Let me share. Let me show you. Hang on here a sec. I'll show you guys, because what I do is I survey a lot of people, okay? Really shocking numbers. Yeah, I'll show you something even crazier here in a minute, okay? Let's go ahead and share the screen. Okay, take a look at my screen, you guys, okay? So here we are. Yay, everybody. Okay, we're hanging out over here. That's how you know this is live, okay? If you're watching this replay. Okay, so look, I run my business, okay? Everything that I'm talking about on the 4% Entrepreneur Show, what I'm telling you guys, I'm actually doing, okay? So one of the surveys, one of the things that I do, if you're following me, I talk to you about this idea of surveying, right? Like creating surveys and find out what's going on in the marketplace and, and then filling the gap, okay? So here's a survey that I deployed, okay? As you can see here, 2,900 people responded to this survey, right? So out of 2,900 people, I want to show you. So this is an industry that is affiliate marketing, internet marketing space. That's what I surveyed. These are the people that I surveyed, okay? What is your main business model? Okay, obviously, most people were affiliate marketers, just like probably a lot of you guys here. Okay, 60%, network marketing 13%. Here we can see e-commerce, info marketing, and then 10% others, which is a good portion of these guys are actually in affiliate marketing. They're just wording it a little bit differently, okay? This is interesting stuff, okay, because as you guys will see, pay very close attention, because what I'm about to show you, see, you can fake a lot of stuff, right? You can fake the lifestyle, you can fake your income earnings, you can fake whatever, or you can fake pretty much anything now these days, right? The only thing that you can't fake is data. Like, you can't, numbers don't lie, right? You can't beat the numbers can't beat you. So if we are to really take a look, take a very hard look at what you're doing, what the industry is doing, right? You will be able to identify, if you guys careful watching me today, right? If you read between the lines, if you take a look at what I'm about to show you, you will see why so many people are here, okay? And why these guys have a lot bigger advantage over those guys that are quote unquote entrepreneurs, okay? Because there is a pattern. There is a pattern for failure, there is a pattern for success. And I'm going to show that to you. But more importantly, we're going to talk about how do you take yourself, how do you take that and turn it into your monthly income, okay, and do it consistently, and then who knows, eventually maybe turn it into weekly or even daily income, okay? So let's take a look at the screen here again. So take a look at some of these numbers. Okay, again, this is an anonymous survey. Are you earning the kind of money you would like to earn each month? Let me go ahead and close that out. Okay. Look, we've got 94% of people saying, nope, not happy. Okay, 94.84% of people. You see that concept of the 94 or 4%, 96%? I mean, it's true, man. It's true everywhere. Okay, this is actually a little, it's about that, right? 95% of people are not happy. Okay. What is your, okay, check this out. This one is interesting, okay? What is your monthly income target? Okay, realistically, how much money would you like to earn per month consistently? Okay, so here's what we've got. We've got 23% of people, right? 5,000 to 10,000. We got 10,000 to 20,000, 18%. 100,000 per month, 15%. Okay, 15%. This is actually pretty interesting. Take a look. See, I like to study data, because data tells you a lot, right? So you've got same, almost tied, okay, 15% of people between the category that wants to go for 100,000 per month versus those that want to do 1,000 and to 5,000 per month. That's interesting. Okay, 15%. Most people are into 5,000 to 10,000. Now, let me show you. Let me tell you the reason why there is a big issue here. Okay, if you guys are taking notes, here's what I can tell you from experience. Okay, I've been working for myself ever since we got married. So it was almost 15 years ago. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, there's a thing called the 10x trickle down. Okay, it's in everything. Okay, it's in your goal setting, it's in your expansion, planning, it's in your income predictions and everything. Okay, big secret number one is this: if you want to earn, like these people are saying, okay, they want to earn 5,000 to 10,000. Majority of them said $5,000 to 10,000 per month. Okay, so always remember this concept. It's a 10x trickle down. If your goal is to earn 5,000 a month, and you make your plan, okay, whatever it is that you're doing to hit your goal, chances are you have overwhelming statistical data, okay, going, basically so many things going up against you that you will 10x down that, okay? So if your goal is, if you're shooting for 5,000 a month, in reality, what you will probably hit is about what? Is about 500, okay? Which if you, and I study data a lot, right? I look at the numbers, I look at the surveys, I survey people, I talk to people, we take a look, we have the customer journey that a lot of you guys don't even know. I'll be teaching you all that stuff, on some other detailed programs. So this thing goes both ways, okay? So if I'm shooting for $5,000 a month, like most people here, their reality will be this, $500 a month, okay? And that's problem number one. And with this concept, you can't really argue with it, right? So some laws that you can't just argue with. See, if I throw this, it's gonna go down, okay? Somebody call it the law of gravity. I don't care what it's called, dude. It's just the way it is, right? If I jump up, I'm coming down, right? I mean, I can't argue with that, so I gotta work with it. If you got a river, okay, if you got a river, it's powerful, powerful river, you can't fight the forces of nature, right? So what you gotta do is you gotta understand how to harness it and how to work with the laws of the universe. And there are laws for success, there's laws for money, there's laws for marketing, there's laws for income, keeping income, growing income, there's laws for keeping your job, and laws for health and prosperity, and everything, right? Everything operates by a law. So if I understand these laws to the degree that I understand and work with those laws, okay, can I set myself up for success? And I learned this the hard way, okay? So rule number one is, if you want to make $5,000 a month, like most of these people responded, okay, affiliate marketers, most of you guys are affiliate marketers, you've got to do what? Right? You've got to create yourself a plan to go for $50,000 a month, and your reality is going to be $5,000 a month, approximately, okay? Now, somebody might argue with this. Somebody might be like, no, Vic, you're wrong. Well, check it out for yourself, okay? So I would rather, I think most people in our space, okay, and we'll talk about this, okay? So a lot of this stuff will come into this formula, which I'm going to explain to you in a minute, okay? Once you understand this formula here, you guys, this stuff will be easy. This is just like keeping score, okay? This is like a scoreboard here. So you got to understand how to get those scores up on the scoreboard. It just reflects on where you are over here, okay? Okay, so let me show you some other stuff here, okay? Take a look at the screen. This is interesting stuff, actually. Okay. In your opinion, what do you think is the single biggest challenge that prevents you from earning the amount of money you want? Okay, so here's what we've got. We've got traffic generation, 43%. Sales conversions. So traffic and conversions were at what, about 60% approximately, right? 63% or so of people saying their biggest challenge is traffic and conversions, okay? All right, so let's take a look at other stuff here. Okay, what kind of trainings do? Okay, so this is an interesting one. So some of you guys who are trainers here, okay, and interesting stuff. So what kind of trainings videos do you like the best? A look over the shoulder, PowerPoint presentations, whiteboard, okay? So here's the thing. If you take a look at what's going on in the industry, okay, most of the trainings, okay, so most of the trainings, I'm not saying 100% of them, but most of the trainings, what we see is a lot of theory, right? A lot of theory. And this is I'm going to show you another survey here that's going to connect the dots for you guys, okay? So there's a lot of theory going on, okay? So it's very, very easy for the so-called gurus, trainers that are trying to teach you how to win over here, okay? How to succeed in business. And so what do you see, okay? People whip out their PowerPoint presentation, and when, somebody buys a $3,000 course to learn how to do whatever, and it's just a boring, college-style PowerPoint presentation. But the surveys show that only 4% of people enjoy that kind of stuff, okay? Most people prefer a look over the shoulder, okay, where you can actually see what's going on, 32.4%. Now, here's the challenge, okay? Very, very, very few people, very few entrepreneurs, marketers, trainers, coaches, gurus, right? They actually can do that, because most of the people, as I'm about to show you here, okay, most of the people are just theory, they're just rehashing the theory that they heard from a book, or maybe you see what I'm saying? So that's a little bit of an issue that's out of your control, if you're trying to make it. So you got to understand, you got to have the awareness, okay? So let's go back. Okay, take a look. I'll show you another survey here. So here's another survey that I pulled up. This is 2,730 people, okay, taking this survey. Same crowd, okay? And this is interesting stuff as well. How long have you been trying to make money online for? Yep, let me cancel that out. Okay, 0 to 6 months, 1 to 2 years. So we got 50% of people approximately, right, have been 0 to 2 years over here. You guys can see my cursor, yeah? Okay, now look, over 5 years, still 14% of people. Now take a look at this data. How much money are you earning? Are you making online? Now this is important for you guys to understand. This is very, 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 very important. Okay, look, you've got these same people. 0, haven't made any money yet, 70.92%. That is ridiculous, man. That's crazy. Okay, $1 to $100 a month, 18.97%. So where are we at? We got like 89% of people here, right? 89% of people that are making less than $100 a month. You guys see how like just ridiculous this thing is, right? Now my question is, you got 89% of people are making less than $100 a month, and we're not talking about like a survey of 40 people. That's 2,730 people taking this survey. Okay, so 89% of them are making less than $100 a month. Okay, now if that's their conditioning, okay, I'll tell you, when somebody like myself comes along and talks about, hey, turn your annual income into monthly income, here's what happens in reality. Okay, and you guys tell me if you resonate with this, if this makes sense to you. What happens in reality is messages like that, it just bounces off of you. You don't even pick it up. Like your sensory factors, you're not even you're even closed off subconsciously, right? Your subconscious mind is completely closed off from even entertaining the idea of how can I turn my annual income into my monthly income. Okay, so the problem is, you guys, okay, as I see it, is that conditioning, environment, and then repetition of the results, right? See, it creates, it really conditions you. It conditions you to think in a certain way, okay, and because of that, right, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, okay? So because of that, this is happening. Because of that, this is happening, okay? You got 89% of people, okay, are making less than $100 a month. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Okay. Now here's even crazier. How many of those people do you think, and especially in internet marketing, how many of those people do you think are out there trying to teach you how to make money? Most of them. Okay. You see a problem there? Let's take a look at this here, right? It's good stuff. It's good to know, okay? $100 to $1,000, you got another 6.6%. Okay, so you got like 96% of people, 96, 97, like 97% of people approximately, if you add these up, 97% of people out of 2,700, that's a lot of people, right? You got 97% of them are making less than $1,000 a month, and they're trying to teach you how to become a millionaire on the internet. Okay, you see these people everywhere. You see these people on Facebook, on Insta, flashing, faking screenshots. You name it, they do it. Okay, trying to impress you. Okay, so this right here, my friends, is one of the biggest reasons. One of the biggest reasons, because there are some other reasons as well, but this is one of the biggest reasons in our industry today, right now, as internet entrepreneurs. Okay, if you have an online business, affiliate marketing business, if you're in network marketing, right? Consultants, I tell you this, consultants are a little bit better because they're a different crowd. Okay, so the reason is this called, it's a concept, it's a syndrome. I call it, it's a blind leading the blind syndrome. Okay, what's going to happen? They both fall in a ditch. Okay. So being aware of what's going on is kind of important. Okay, I'll tell you this: consultants. Anybody want to guess what a consultant's average annual is? Anybody guess that? Okay. I figured out the problem why these people making less than $1,000 a month. Yeah, because they're learning from other people that are making less than $1,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Okay, check it out. Consultants, right? A consultant, $86,000 a year. Okay, $86,000 a year. Different thinking, different level, different mindset. Average numbers. Okay, statistical data. Now, the question is, man, is with all that is happening, this is the reality. Okay, entrepreneurs are in a great disadvantage over people that just have a regular job. So we would be a lot better off. Okay? People that are like doing this kind of stuff, they are a lot better off statistically to be over here. Okay? Now, how many of these guys, right? Do you know on the internet, how many of these guys are dissing having a job? Most of them. Now, how crazy is that? Here they are broke on welfare, and here they are condemning or kind of making fun of people that are making $59,000 a year, way more than these guys over here. Okay? See what I'm saying? You see how messed up this world is, you guys? Now, it's not all gloom and doom. There's a way for you to win. Okay? But because this is your competition, this is what you've got to work with. All right? I'll give you guys some things to think about here. Once you understand this, dude, like turning this into your monthly income, it's really not that complicated. Okay? Think about it like this: like how much did you earn last year? 30,000, 27,000, 50,000. Okay? Think about it like this: if you could do that every single month, okay? Have you ever even thought about it, right? Have you even thought about how would you live if you could do that every single month? See, most people don't even entertain that idea because conditioning, right, reinforces that behavior and that thought process subconsciously. Like consciously, you're like, dude, this would be awesome to earn $59,000 a month. It's great, but it's there for you, in your thinking, in your mindset for like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and then you get distracted with other stuff, right? So, like consciously, you can't focus on it too long, okay? Because you're conditioned to fail by the environment, by your results, by your current lifestyle, by your reality, right? You condition. And so because most people don't even entertain the idea because of their conditioning of being able to turn their annual income into monthly income, they don't do it. Okay? Now, it takes the same amount of energy, you guys, I'll tell you, same amount of energy, okay, to make $59,000 a year than it is to make $59,000 a week. Did you know that? Same amount of energy, man. In fact, it takes less work to make that in a week or a month than it is to make in a year. Way less work if you do it properly, okay? Okay, take a look at this, okay? Here is, in this particular survey here, we've got $1,000 to $5,000 is what people are realistically want to earn. See, this is a little bit of it's a different survey, so we've got a little bit different results. These people are even, 36% of these guys are going to 1,000 to 5,000. So your thinking is too small, everybody, okay? If you find yourself, I don't know who you are, you're watching this, somehow if you're on 4% right now, you're watching this replay later or whatever the case might be, if you're in 4% or not, the first thing that everybody needs to do is 10x your thinking. Man, like increase whatever your goal is. If your goal is 1,000 to 5,000, and look at the correlation here, right? You've got 1,000 to 5,000 is a desired income, but reality is $100. Okay? See that? 18 plus 6, you got approximately the same numbers that fall into this category here. See what I'm saying? You see how the dots connect here? So what we need to do is first and foremost is just elevate, okay? Elevate your thinking, like set your goals at least to be 10 times bigger, okay? You don't need to know how to do it yet. I'll show you how to do it if you want to, okay? And it's really not complicated. Again, the biggest challenge that people say is traffic generation, okay? Second biggest challenge is traffic generation, list building, okay? What do you think about what is stopping you? Okay, here's an interesting one. It's information overload. Okay, don't know what to focus on second, first, third, 43%. Okay, what are you currently selling? Affiliate products, opportunities, my own products, selling services, CPA offers. Okay, so it's interesting stuff, right? Now, I want to talk to you about how do you solve that, okay? So first, step number one, is this helpful stuff, you guys? Yes? So, Here, let me erase this. All right, I'll give you a formula here, okay? Write it down, don't forget it. Let me make sure we're actually, let's see, I can see your comments. Okay. Whoa, I'm getting error 1018, whatever that means. Okay, helpful, Abdul Razak. Okay, okay. So first, here's a formula. Okay, Abaca. Okay, number one. Okay, is your awareness. Okay, if I want to turn my annual income into my monthly income, okay, if I want to turn my annual income into my monthly income, is I've got to become aware. Aware of what? Okay, what do we need to become aware of? There's a few areas there. Okay, I'm not gonna. If you guys are taking notes, take notes. Okay, and then we can probably banter back and forth maybe with questions if we have some time here. Okay, there's a few areas, you guys, that I've got to be aware of. Okay, if I am to turn my annual income, 59K a year, okay, and turn it to 59K a month, okay, if I want to do that, okay? So awareness in what, okay? Awareness, first and foremost, most people are not able to do that because they're lacking the awareness when it comes to the invisible stuff, okay? So like your relationship with money is one of the biggest things that I see, okay? Relationship with money, though. There's another thing, so we gotta like think for yourself, and I'll just give you some of these, just off the cuff here, okay? Subconscious blocks, okay? So a lot of these people that are falling into the categories I just showed you, okay? There is subconscious, okay? So under the awareness, subconscious blocks, okay? Subconscious blocks that preventing people. They're not aware of what they're not aware, okay? They're unconsciously competent for failure. Okay? They're unconsciously competent for failure. You know what I'm talking about? You know what that means? Like some people are consciously or unconsciously competent at success. Like they do stuff and it's just success after success after success, right? And if there is a failure, which there will be some failures along the way, they don't even see that. Okay? They just move on, but there is success after, so like driving a car, unconsciously competent. I don't have to think about it consciously. I don't have to sweat over how do I drive a car, how do I stick shift, how do I tie my shoes. You become unconsciously competent. Most people are unconsciously competent for failure, okay? So that's thing number one. Number two, that's the biggest one, okay? Second thing, let's see, make sure. You don't know what you don't know. Right, Phyllis, okay? The second thing I can tell you this is that it's this thing called follow the herd. Okay? Follow the herd. Everybody's going this direction. Okay, let's go, man. Everybody's going to go this direction. I'm going to be with them. Follow the herd. Okay? There are tons of social experiments where people are just doing some crazy, ridiculous things following the herd. Okay? I'm not sure if you guys can probably have probably seen some of these things circulating on social media where they do this experiment, right? You got like 4 people or 5 people sitting on a bench at like supposedly a doctor's office or something like that, and then there's a bell rings or something, and then these 4 people that are conducting the experiment, everybody like gets up for a second and then they sit down. So they bring this new uninitiated person, a real life person, right? And so that guy or gal looks at everybody, and all of these guys that are conducting the experiment, when they get up every time the bell sounds or rings, right? This person, for the first time, they're like, what's happening? But then, like, timidly they get up as well because everybody else gets up. Have you guys seen those? Okay, it's crazy. And then eventually, this new person who joins the group, right? The experiment circle group is doing exactly what these guys are doing. But then the crazier things happen. These experiment conductors then leave, and then the new real person that just got indoctrinated to that way of behavior, right, when nobody's around, he still gets up and sits down when that bell rings. It's crazy. So people get conditioned. Okay, people get conditioned by following the herd. And again, from the statistical data, dude, the herd is wrong. Like especially in the business marketing world, the herd is wrong. Okay, I'll show you that in a minute here. Number three, when it comes to so we gotta be aware of this thing, and I'll tell you what, you know. I'm taking on personally, you guys. I'm taking on a challenge for you know. Here's what I'm thinking. Okay, what can be done? Okay, to make this happen. Okay, is it possible for somebody working at, you know, maybe an engineer, okay, some kind of a profession, a nurse, you know, or somebody like that, a welder, truck driver, right? For them to go from here to here, doing what they love to do if they want to be an internet entrepreneur, okay? So my personal thing that really excites me is like, dude, can we do this? Okay, could this be done with anybody? And I truly, honestly believe that it can, but I think people need to understand how to do that. Okay, here's the thing, another one. Okay, awareness in marketing. Okay, so most people are not lacking opportunities. Opportunities are everywhere. Okay, you got affiliate marketers, you got MLM companies, but then the data shows that most people, you know, statistical data, $2,400 a year, $200 a month in network marketing, and these companies are doing billions of dollars, you know, as a company, but then the individual reps average, you know, stuck $200 a month. Now there are some people, okay, there are some people that are leaders, very, very few, okay, maybe less than 0.5% or something like that, that are really doing these kind of numbers in any company, okay? So when it comes to marketing, most people, again, all these three will be connected. This is the awareness category, right? This is awareness stuff. So most people, when it comes to marketing, they're following the herd, okay? And they got subconscious blocks that affects their marketing, that affects or makes them follow the herd because of the subconscious blocking, okay, for success. How many of you guys are familiar with a red ocean, blue ocean strategy? Okay, there's actually a book on it, red ocean, blue ocean. Okay, I'll give you guys a huge tip right now. Okay, huge one. Here is where everybody's at. Okay, I'll be fancy on you here, man. I'll go red color. Okay, so this is a red ocean right here. Okay, it's got sharks. This is red ocean. Okay, red ocean. So if I'm following the herd, okay, and then there's a blue ocean. Okay, you guys know what I'm talking about? Check it out. Okay, I'll show you. This concept, once you understand it, man, okay, once you guys understand this, it'll be very, very easy for you to go from here to here, okay? So what I want to do when it comes to marketing, what I want to do is most people are swimming in the red ocean, okay? Red ocean means competition, okay? Huge competition. Blue ocean means clear waters. This is blood waters. This is a lot of sharks, right? A lot of sharks eating, you know, people and everybody else. There's a lot of, it's red because there's blood. Blood everywhere, man, right? It's a red ocean, okay? Russell Brunson mentioned it. Yeah, there's a book on it, okay? Red ocean, blue ocean. Check it out. Blue ocean is beautiful waters, man. There's no competition, okay? In fact, let me show you this, okay? Take a look at my screen here, okay? Check it out. Here's the difference. Red ocean, okay? Compete in existing marketplace, all right? Now think about it like this. Most people, what are they doing? They're competing in the existing marketplace, right? So if you are promoting a business opportunity and you're promoting a big launch or whatever the case might be, or ongoing evergreen, all right? If you're promoting affiliate products, and you find yourself competing with your fellow affiliates, like, oh, join my link. Some people right here, you know, even if you're watching this, okay? If you promote, a lot of people in direct sales marketing or affiliate marketing, business opportunity space especially, even network marketing, what these guys are doing, check out, even how ridiculous some of these activities are. playing in the red ocean, okay, like they would go to like a live stream and they would spam their link hoping that somebody would join them. You guys seen that happen? Right? It's right here. It's trying to market in the red ocean. Okay, you're trying to compete with everybody else. Okay, take a look at the screen again. Okay, so red ocean strategy is beating the competition. Okay, by the way, the difference here with the blue ocean here is instead of competing, you create marketplace. I'll show you how to do that. Okay. Red ocean says beat the competition. Right? This is tough. Red ocean means make the competition irrelevant. Like you don't even have the competition. How many of you guys go back with me long enough to where you heard me like ingrain this in your head, like don't compete. Like you should never worry about competition, right? Don't care about competition. You should never try to compete with somebody. The only competition you should have is within yourself. Okay? See, I want to play in the blue ocean to where I create my own competition. Okay, I've got a particular result and I wanna outdo myself. It becomes interesting. It becomes a game, right? It becomes fun. This is anxiety. This is inspiration. Okay, this is frustration. This is creativity. See what I'm saying? When I'm playing in the when I'm marketing in the blue ocean, okay, metaphorically speaking here, I'm inspired. Because I don't have to try to like, I don't have my back pressed against the wall. I'm creative. This is creative space. This is frustration and you know. Now here's the thing, when it comes to marketing, how do we do this? See, everybody, okay, everybody can be here, but everybody starts over here. So what we need to do is we need to build a bridge, okay? What I need to do is I need to build, if you get this in marketing, dude, it's gonna be great. Game over, okay? Once you get this, once you understand this, okay? If you guys are in 4%, I'll tell you this. I'll get together with you all sometime this weekend, okay? And because I want to take this stuff right here, this concept, okay? We're gonna do in the 4%, okay? And we're gonna do this like whether you're an affiliate marketer or you're network marketing, you're a consultant, you're doing whatever it is that you want to do, we're gonna teach this stuff like exactly how do you do this. I'm showing you the concept. I'm showing you right now the kind of the model that that one can follow and should follow if you really want to go there. So everybody starts here. Marketing. What do we got? Okay, we've got traffic. Okay, plus conversions. Okay, traffic and conversions equals money. Okay, everybody agrees. So when it comes to traffic, guess what? Everybody is born with zero list. Everybody is born with 0 subscribers on their list. Okay, 0 sales, 0 influence skills, nothing. Okay, we're all born naked, right? And afraid, and the only thing we care about is milk at that time, right? However, some people, okay, get over here and they're here. Most people are over here, actually. Not even that, okay? They're over here. So what we need to do when it comes to traffic, we're gonna start out with in the red ocean, okay, trying to get attention. But then I wanna bring my people over and take them into my blue ocean as soon as possible. And then my marketing starts here, okay? I'll show you how to do that a little later. Here, take a look at the screen here. Let's take a look at some other stuff. Okay, so this is okay. So blue ocean make competition irrelevant, right? So, I don't want to care about my competition. Exploit existing demand, okay? Create and capture new demand, okay? That's the difference between red and blue. Make the value cost trade-off, okay? With the red ocean strategy. Break the value cost trade-off. That's interesting stuff, okay? Check out the last one here, okay? With the red ocean, you align the whole system in a firm's activities with a strategic choice of differentiation or low cost. Okay? A blue ocean says align the whole system of a firm's activities in pursuit of differentiation and low cost. Okay? You see the difference here? You got the choice here, choice of differentiation, and here you got the pursuit of differentiation. Okay? So these are some of the, this is a little deep stuff here, I know, for most people. The Gulf of Mexico is the blue ocean, Phyllis says, yeah. Okay, the blue ocean is my area. Nice. I'm in the blue ocean right now. Crazy nice. Abdul's like, you talking literally? Like you're in the blue ocean right now? Awesome, man. Yeah, I've been in blue oceans too, man. Love the blue ocean. Okay? So check out. This is some of the things that I got to be aware, okay? Like I've got to be aware. Awareness is step number 1 in this formula, okay? Step number 1. Awareness of the 3 primary things, okay? I want to identify what's my stumbling blocks. In most cases, it'll be your conditioning, it'll be your environment, okay? We're the product of our environment, and then our environment creates our thinking, and then our thinking creates our results. Pretty simple, okay? So I want to take myself from the environment, okay, that kind of keeps me captive in that little box, okay? And you want to associate. It's really, really simple. You can do that by going to conferences. You can do that by reading books. You can do that by listening to podcasts, which, this is how I changed my life around, is through books, indirect mentoring. Anybody can do this, okay, if you're aware, okay? So how do you, if you have a glass, if I have a clear water here, a bottle with clear water, okay, the water is clear, change the example. Let's say if I had a black water, let's say if I had Coke in here, okay, Coca-Cola, dark black, right? And how do I change the color of the water, right? Well, I would just continue to pour clear water in this container, right, until the black water washes out with the clear water, and then I end up with the clear water. See, same thing is going to happen with your subconscious block. You just got to spend more time, right, and have yourself in the environment that's conducive to your success more than you are in the environment that is pulling you away from the success. Make sense? So again, it's really, really simple. Books, again, associations, indirect mentoring, all that. YouTube right now, dude, we're not lacking, that kind of stuff, right? Like most people right now, they're just so glued to their computers, and Facebook and TVs, and like, what's going on with, politics and this and that. And there's a place for that, I guess, if you want to be, obviously voting citizens and all that stuff, we gotta, but don't make that to run your life. I mean, if you wanna, if you wanna go from here to here, you cannot operate like people that are living here, okay? And most entrepreneurs are operating like people that are living here, so they never get to that, okay? Following the herd is pretty simple, okay? Here's the thing. If you are seeking out who you're learning from, you guys make sure, if you want to learn that 10x up and down, okay? This will change your life, okay? Be very, very selective who you're learning from. If your goal, okay? If your goal is $10,000 a month, okay? If your goal is $10,000 a month, here is really what you got to do, okay? If you want to be here, you really have to create yourself a plan that would get you on a run rate of $100,000 a month. That's just reality, okay? And you have to execute your plan, which is second step here in our formula, which is your blueprint, okay? Most people are following a broken blueprint. I hope I'm not confusing you guys here, okay? I hope this is making sense, because I got like scribbles all over the place here, okay? We kind of transition seamlessly into the second step, okay, which is our blueprint. You're aware, okay, but your awareness leads you to the blueprint. Most people are not are following the wrong blueprint because they're lacking awareness. See, all of this stuff is connected. Now, here's a blueprint I'm going to tell you. Your blueprint, I've got blueprints for everything, man. I've got a blueprint, if you guys been in the 4%. Here's my blueprint for conversions. Here's my blueprint for traffic, okay? I'm actually creating a blueprint that I have been operating on when it comes to like literally transforming your annual income into your monthly income. There's a blueprint for that as well, okay, that I've been following. I'm actually going to create a laminated version of it, and I'll be giving that away as well, and I'll be teaching that, okay? More on that in just a moment. But here's the reality, okay, that nobody's talking about. If you want to be here, you got to have a blueprint that would put you on a run rate for this, okay? This is where your subconscious blocks would have to be addressed, because if you cannot see yourself, if you cannot comprehend that number, you will never ever execute on that number. You will never ever even take the first or second step towards that number. Okay, that's your subconscious. And most people are failing before they even start. Okay, does that make sense, everybody? Yeah? Okay, now here is a step further. Okay, how do you know how to do all this stuff, man? You got to have a mentor. Everybody's got a mentor. Okay, and I don't care who your mentor is. If you consider me to be your mentor, I'm humbled, and I appreciate that, right? And I'll do from what I can from my side. But there's other mentors out there that you guys can be learning from. It doesn't matter. Here's the thing: when you are learning from a mentor, your upline, your sideline, your down, whatever, like whoever that you consider to be your mentor, make sure that they have you consider this as well. Okay, your mentor will never ever teach you how to make $100,000 a month if they are themselves making $100,000 a month. It'll never happen. Okay, you want to seek a mentor that's at $1 million a month. Okay, do you see why the model is broken? Do you see why majority of people, 97% of people, are making less than $1,000 a month? Does this make sense, right? Right, you guys? So do the dots connect a little bit? I don't expect you to get all this stuff. I can teach you all this stuff. If you're interested, I'll tell you what we're going to do about it. Okay? But most people are not aware of the behind the curtain stuff, so there's no way. I mean, they failed before they even start. On the surface, they're excited. It seems easy. It seems, and it really is not complicated. It's not that difficult. There's a few moving parts, but I'm telling you, man. Okay, it takes a lot less effort for you to be here than it is for you to be here. People that are here, they work 40 hours a week. They have a boss tells them what to do, when to take a break, right? When to take lunch, when to when to clock in, clock out, and nothing wrong with that. And you should never ever make fun of people who are here, because if you do, unless you're here, you have no right. And you'd be, dude, can I be straight with you, right? Maybe I keep it professional. I was gonna say something, but I think it's gonna offend some people. You know what I'm saying? Like, just respect the numbers, because numbers don't lie, right? So here's the thing. So you want to have a mentor that's 10x of the run rate that you want to get to, and then your reality will be at least that, but probably chances are it will probably be somewhere between here and here. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's like a rule of thumb. Okay. Nobody gives that info. Probably they don't know about it themselves. Atik. Yeah, most people, you guys, as I showed you from the surveys, they are at $1,000 a month or less. Like 97% of them, and these are the people that are trying to teach you how to make it. There's no way they'll teach you. There's no way. No way. No possible way. Okay? Somebody says, I'm at 20K a month, I'm a stud, I can teach you how to make 20,000. They might be able to help you get to 2,000. But again, remember that 10x trickle down on 3 levels. If they're at 20,000 a month, okay, they can probably help you get to 2,000 a month. Your reality will be somewhere between $200 and 2,000, somewhere in there. Okay? Hang on one second. Okay, it's my dev texting me. Hang on one second, guys. Doing live now. Will ping in a few. Okay, we've got projects going on here, man. So I don't want to keep my developer, tied up. Okay, I'll show you guys 3 numbers here. Okay. All right. Okay, so check it out. 650, 26, 1. These are very, very important numbers. Okay, anybody know what I'm talking about? Okay, David, good to see you here, man. Glad you made it. Working while working. That's what we do. That's what we do. We've got people working. Okay, so here's the reality, you guys. Okay. how many of you guys would, like, realistically, you would want to, you really realistically, you're not joking around, you're not playing around with this concept or this idea or entertaining this idea just for the hour that we're here, but you really wanted to, like, for real, you would do anything and everything that's legal, right, moral, ethical, but you would not stop, and you would put your life on the line if that's what it took, metaphorically speaking, of course, right? Like, you would put everything that on the line to be able to realistically turn your annual income into your monthly income. How many of you guys would commit to that? Or is this stuff like way over your head? Like, if you see, most people here watching this, most people would not even comprehend that idea. Most people would not even be able to entertain that idea. Okay, most people would be like, dude, this would be so awesome, and then they would think about it for like 10 minutes, and then, yeah, man, but I gotta make a living, you know? Like, I want to know if you guys are for real, like for real. How many of you guys here? We got 238 people on 4%.com, and then I don't even know how many people we got on YouTube. Let me check on YouTube here. My YouTube friends, what are you all up to? Okay. Danny, disability. Okay, so Danny says disability. All right, so Danny, let's take a look at your comment here. Danny on YouTube. So disability. Danny, is that an objection? Okay, because it's binary, guys. It's binary. There is no if or buts or it's either yes or no. It's either 1 or a 0. It's black or white. There is no color. It's no gray. It's either it's plus or minus. It's, you know, see what I'm saying? Like, if you gotta think of your success like that. I'm telling you from my experience. You know, people that say, well, you gotta have plan B and plan C and that and this and the other. You know what I say? I say this: you've got success, or you got average. Okay? Well, maybe, tell you this: average is failure. Okay? You're gonna succeed or you're gonna fail. That's it. I think if you wake up in the morning and you're not happy, you're not truly happy with what you're doing, with your life, with how you feel about yourself first and foremost, right? When nobody's watching, when the Facebook is off, when the Instagram is off, how you feel about yourself, right? As a human being, as an entrepreneur, as a contributor to society, like how you feel about being able to contribute and create for your family, provider, right? If you guys are, you know, talking to the man providers, right? How we feel about, if we're not happy, you're in this category, okay? Success can mean, hey, dude, I'm making $20,000 a year, but I'm super happy, dude. I'm living like in Bali somewhere, and I need like $20 a month to live on, and I'm good. Like, I don't need all that money stuff. See, people get messed up in their head when it comes to money, right? So people think they need a lot of money. In reality, it's like, what's a lot of money? A lot of money could be $2 million a month for somebody, right? Or a lot of money could be $20,000 a month or $200 a month for somebody, right? It's all relative stuff. So we need to identify what is that will make you feel successful, okay? I'll tell you this, when it comes to entrepreneurship, and now more than ever, okay, in this day and age, you guys, I'll tell you this: if you are an internet entrepreneur, okay, if you're an internet entrepreneur, there is no reason in the world, I don't care what country you live in, I don't care what government that your country is being operated or run by, right? I don't care. It doesn't matter. If you are connected to the internet, okay, you have the same potential as anybody else to make as much money as you possibly can. And let me tell you this: when it comes to money, that should never be a stumbling block, because how do you make your money? It's either selling product or service, right? If I have a great thing that I'm selling in the marketplace and it's helping a lot of people, do I want to limit myself in that? Okay, no, right? And so if you have a great product that you're promoting and you're going out there pedal to the metal, and you're turning your annual income into monthly income and then weekly income and then daily income, possibly, right? Why not? Look, if you have more money than you know what to do with, okay, would it be a sin for you to help somebody else with that money? No. So if the answer is no, then why is money a bad topic, right? So it should not. But here's the reality. For most people, it's a subconscious block. Okay? So I want your guys' commitment to yourself, not to me. I don't really care. I mean, I'm doing this, I'm talking about these ideas, and hopefully it resonates with like 4 people watching this, out of, several hundred. But I know that only a handful of people will actually get this, put it in their heart, and let that seed grow into something great. Check it out. Whether you're on disability, whether you are on welfare, I've been on welfare. Okay, I know what it's like. I started my entrepreneur venture being on welfare, by the way. Okay, I know. It doesn't matter what excuse you might give yourself, which is all it is. It's just an excuse. Okay, you're gonna think of this. It's either yes or no. Okay, it's 1 or a 0. There's nothing in between. There's no 1.5. It's very binary. Okay, and so if you decide, if you commit, then put away any possible excuse, like anything that might creep into your mind. Be like, yeah, but I have that, or yeah, but I don't have that. That's a cop-out, right? That's an excuse, right? It's an excuse. Here's the thing. 626.1. Here's what this means. Okay. 600. And I'm gonna put this in the context of 4% of what we're doing here, and you guys do a lot of 4%ers here. Okay, so I'll tell you guys what we're doing. Okay, in a minute. Here's the reality. Okay, if you've got 1,000, well, we're kind of working backwards. So let me give you the actual number. Okay, 3250. Okay, so check it out. 3250. Maybe even starts from there. Okay, so for a pool of 3,250 people. Okay, 3,200 people. Out of those people, okay, 650 people is the 4%, is the 20% rather. Okay, 20%. You guys familiar with the Pareto's principle, 80-20 concept, right? 80-20. 80% of people, okay, 80% of people, these guys fail. Okay, 650 people, that's 20%, statistical data. Okay, and I can back it up, I can verify it for you with numbers. I don't have the time for it right now. Okay, but these people are hustlers. Hustlers, average result. Okay, 650 people. Okay, they're gonna grind. They're gonna like be all over the place, try to jump over all kinds of fences because the grass is greener or seems to be greener on the other side, right? But we know the average numbers. We know the averages because I just showed you the data. 24. If you're in network marketing, this will apply in network marketing. Okay, 20. Your income here, being in a 20 percentile, okay, is $2,400 a month. Nothing to show for. Okay, you're not failing. You're not completely failing. These guys are like totally losing. Okay, these guys are grinding, but they're getting average numbers. Now, 20% in the top 20% is 26 people. So these are the 4%ers. Okay, true 4%ers. Now these guys are above average. So these guys would be like in the top 4%. So their income, okay, will be approximately. I'll tell you this. These guys will be in the 6 figures. So probably between about 100. I'll just say 100,000 plus income a year. Okay? Does that make sense? Now, so 26 people out of 3,250. Okay? I'll tell you how this comes to be and what you can do to get yourself in these categories. Okay? Just kind of keep that number. Now, there is also 4% in the top 4%. Okay? So 80-20 in the top 20 is 4. There's a 4% in the 4%. You guys are, especially if you're in 4%, listen up. Okay? It's one person. Okay? One person for every 1 4%er category. These guys are going to be the Navy SEALs okay? A Navy SEALs of marketing. Okay? How many of you guys would like to be a Navy SEAL of marketing? Right here. Like realistically, okay? I'm talking like if you would, if you put on the scoreboard, okay? If you kind of put the results on a scoreboard, in business, your scoreboard is your finances, right? It's your money, your sales data, your earnings, okay? That's your scoreboard. Nothing else matters, man. Okay? Nothing else matters. You can't deposit love. You can't pay your mortgage with love. You know what I mean? Try going out there and paying your mortgage with being compassionate, right? I guess they might call the ambulance on you and take you to the crazy house, man. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta, in business, money is your scorecard. Okay? Money comes as a result of sales. Sales breeds money. Conversions, traffic conversions breeds sales. Proper. Traffic conversions breed sales, okay? So check it out. One person for every 26 4%ers, okay, will be a 7-figure a year income earner or above, okay? Maybe multiple 7-figure year income. My definition of a 7-figure a year or 7-figure earner, a lot of people call themselves, I'm a 7-figure earner, but if it took you 3 years or 5 years, you're not a 7-figure income earner. You're probably in this category here. Okay? But if you want to be here, you're doing 7 figures every single year. That's like 100,000. It's like $86,000 a month, like every single month. Okay? So the concept of being able to turn your annual income into your monthly income is you're going to be somewhere between this and this. Okay? Because 7 figures is 86,000, or it's like 83. Let's say 86,000. Okay, a month. How many of you guys would like to be that? Okay, do that on a monthly basis consistently, not like on a fluke, or like a the lunch model can do that sometimes. Some people are, I made $80,000, but it was like during the lunch or something. But if you would be like consistent. How do you do that? The only way to do that, you guys, listen. The only way to do it, okay, is by having a business model that would be set up for long-term massive success. Okay? I'm training to be a Navy SEAL of earning passive income. Okay? Okay, so check it out. Speaking of Navy SEALs, do you guys know the difference between, what do I have to write with? Okay, I've got a little bit of room here, okay? Okay, how much does it take? Okay, how much does it take to train a Navy SEAL? Anybody know? How much does it take to develop, to create a Navy SEAL? Okay, anybody know that? Okay, look, it takes about $500,000 to create a Navy SEAL, one Navy SEAL. $500,000, okay? Sometimes even more. Okay? Some people say 1 million. Yeah, like at least $500,000 to create a Navy SEAL. Do you guys know how much does it take, or how much does it cost to train a soldier, or to create one soldier? How much? Anybody know? I'm curious. You guys, it takes about $17,000. Okay? $17,000 to become a soldier. At least $500,000, in some cases up to $1 million to create a SEAL. Do you know how many, and this is a data I didn't dig into yet, but how many, I'm actually curious, I'm going to look it up. How many people does it take for every one SEAL? How many soldiers does it take to create one SEAL? See what I'm saying? Like people that go to become the Navy SEAL, like the failure rate there, you guys, is unbelievable. They can't survive. They like physically cannot survive, or so they think. Okay? But if somebody can, that means anybody can, right? It's more mental than physical. Okay? Now check it out. How many of you guys would like to become the Navy SEAL of marketing in your space? Okay? You got to understand what comes with it. And that's why most people are just like being soldiers. Okay? Not to say that like soldiers are less than, it just depends. Like, you know, like people that want to become Navy SEALs, dude, don't even talk to them about being a soldier. This is where they're going. You know, they've got a vision. Soldiers are great, dude. We need soldiers. You know, there's got to be a lot of soldiers out there, right? Just like in marketing, I'm trying to make this correlation here to make sure that we all understand. Okay, you guys, same concept applies here. Okay, these people want things to be free. Okay, low cost. These people are excuses. Okay, reasons. You name it. Okay, right here. 20%ers. Okay, they're going to be like the soldier. Okay, what I'm talking about is for you to go from here to here, or at least somewhere between here and there, it's going to require, don't kid yourself, it's going to require a Navy SEAL type training in your industry. Okay, does that make sense, everybody? Okay. I'm ready to be a SEAL, Phyllis says. Okay, so check it out. Okay, so this is a blueprint. Okay, we gotta understand like what we're working with here. Okay, now you gotta have the right blueprint. Tomorrow, actually, later today. Okay, I'll contact you guys if you're in the 4%. If you guys don't have an account with 4%, if this stuff sounds interesting to you, if you're like, dude, I've been fooled around on the internet. You know, I've been set to fail without me realizing it, you know, and now you're starting to realize it, so it kind of resonates with you. Create yourself an account with 4%. Okay, let me tell you why. Right now you can create yourself an account for free. Here's what I want to do. Okay, later today, for anybody that has an account, if you guys have an account with 4%, I'm gonna contact you because we're releasing a program. Okay, it's called the 4% Challenge, and the challenge is to create the Navy SEAL. Is to produce Navy SEALs of marketing. Okay, simple is that. Now, just like, you know, most people fail according to the surveys is, you know, like information overload. Okay, how do you take all this stuff that I'm talking about here, which you know everybody gets it conceptually, right? But how do you implement it in the right order? Like if you're an affiliate marketer, if you got this product that you're promoting, and you want to become the best, you want to become the SEAL, right, of that particular company or in that particular industry. It can be your product, can be somebody else's product. You might not even have a product. You can be brand new, right? How do you train to win and dominate? How do you train to you know, whatever your annual income is now, okay, or whatever that you think it is, how do you turn it into monthly income? Okay, so everything matters. Strategy, approach, right? How do you do that? And so how do you do that being an affiliate marketer? Okay, so it's called the 4% Challenge. It's going to be coming out in the industry. You guys can be, you know, can be part of it, and you will be able to utilize it as well. Now, Blueprint is also understanding. Okay, is also understanding how do you win in the marketplace. Okay, the way you win in the marketplace, okay, is you solve major challenges in the marketplace. Okay, so your blueprint, everything that we talked about that I've erased here, okay, another thing is part of the blueprint is it's got to reflect a map and a roadmap for you. See, what I'm really doing here is I'm taking people, I'm going to the to the red ocean, okay, here's my traffic blueprint, okay, here's my traffic blueprint. By the way, I'm going to email you guys a class that I'm doing on traffic. Okay, I'll email you. Just check your email if you haven't seen that. We got a new class that we're putting out tonight. I'm gonna email you that you can register for tomorrow. This is my traffic blueprint. Okay, this blueprint in traffic, there is the red ocean and blue ocean in everything. Okay, in traffic, it starts with traffic. How do I go and go into a red ocean in traffic? Okay, and then how do I take my prospects from red ocean and bring them over to my blue ocean, from red ocean to my blue. I'm getting talking too much here, man. Taking them from red ocean, bring them over to the blue ocean, and I want to fish in the blue ocean as it relates to traffic. Okay, there's a blueprint for that. Okay, there is a blueprint for conversions. I want to convert them from my blue ocean. I don't want to convert them from the red ocean. You guys, marketing changes right now. Huge changes. Facebook is not the Facebook like it used to be 2 years ago or even a year ago. Okay, the cost to acquire a customer is about 4 to 5 times higher right now than it used to be. Okay, people that don't understand it. Okay, people that don't understand it, they'll just die. Okay, they'll just suffer. They'll suffer great pain. Okay, and so right now you really don't. You either win or you lose. Okay, there's no other way around. Okay, so what I want to do, okay, is I want to solve big challenges. I want to identify how do I solve big challenges, and even better yet, how can I solve big challenges in other marketplaces to where I'm going, in markets that are much bigger than my market. Okay, now step number next here is action. Okay, so I've got to take massive action following the right blueprint with the right awareness. Okay, pretty simple. Most people have wrong awareness, following a wrong blueprint, and they take in huge action. Let me tell you guys this: when it comes to traffic, okay, if you're paying $1, okay, $1 plus for a click, okay, when it comes to traffic, if you I want to get traffic, and if you got somebody selling you $1 per click traffic, and you're not aware where the traffic is coming from, what do they see when they respond to you, you're being a fool. Okay? You're losing your money. You better just take your money, just throw it out the window. Okay? That's it. Okay? I'll talk to you more about that later on. Okay? So I want to take massive action. Now here's what's going to happen. As I take action, okay? As I take action, you guys, I'm going to have to make adjustments, okay? I'm going to have to course correct. So I'm going to have to, correct, okay? Optimize, correction, optimization, okay? This is a formula. How do you do this stuff? How do you turn your annual income into your monthly income and then into your daily income, okay? When a baby starts to walk, right? A little guy stands up, maybe wobbles a little bit, and then he's like, all right, man, I'm going to take my first step, right? Oh, I got to take my balance again, right? Finds his balance again, and so he course corrects. He falls down, he gets up again, right? When I run a campaign, I want to start slow. I want to make my adjustments. I want to course correct, okay? When I get my traffic, instead of dropping a whole bunch of money on campaign that I don't know how it's going to do, right? And then hopefully it's going to convert for me. I want to make sure that I start small, okay? Following the right blueprint, taking action, okay? Course correct, and then I want to automate. Okay? Remember I told you that it takes less effort to make $59,000 a month than it is to make $59,000 a year working for somebody else or even for yourself? Because over here, okay, you get here because of this. Okay? You're aware, you're following the right blueprint, you're taking action, and then you're scaling on that action, you course correct yourself. When you get to automation, you guys, this is where you go from making $59,000 a month, take it to $59,000 a week without working harder, because you can automate. The beautiful thing about what we do as entrepreneurs, I don't care what product you're selling or services or whatever, you can automate everything. Okay? You can automate everything. So my thing, in my business, I want to work really, really hard. I want to work really hard. I want to be aware of what I'm up against. Okay, as an entrepreneur, you got to be aware. Man, we're going up on 90 minutes here. We're about done here. A few more minutes. Okay, make sense? So I want to work on those invisible subconscious blocks. Okay, can help you with that. I I want to have the blueprint. Everything's got a blueprint. Everything's got a process. I want to take action. Very, very important. This goes like this. Massive action, following the right blueprint, being aware. Okay? This and this is simple stuff. This is easy stuff. Okay? Now this applies to every key area, every key pillar in marketing, in business. There's 5 pillars in business. Pillar number 1 is traffic generation. Okay? I want to have this for traffic. Okay, you guys get me? If you don't have this, if you don't understand the ABACA for, if you don't have the ABACA for traffic, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be overpaying for your traffic. You will have no results. You're going to be breaking even if you're lucky. Okay, if you get lucky. Most cases you'll go backwards. So that's why statistical data that I showed you earlier is the data that I showed you. Okay, because most people are going backwards. Now you want to have your own ABACA for conversions. Okay, you want to be aware. The blueprint for conversions. There's an action for conversions. There's core corrections in conversions. Okay? But before conversions, there's 2 types of conversions. There's conversions to list. So from traffic, you've got list. Okay? You're getting traffic. ABACA for traffic. And then you got a ABACA for list building. Okay? There's all these things for list building. And then there's the conversions. Okay? Which is, you know what, you guys, give you a little tip. Those guys who've been following me. Can you guess, okay, how many of you guys are familiar with this formula, right? Can you guess where is my blue ocean here on this map? Okay, where's my blue ocean? Metaphorical. You see, my traffic generation, if you don't understand this map, I'll teach you. I'll have a master class on this tomorrow. You know, I'll email you if you're on my email list, okay? But this is red ocean, okay? My blue ocean is this little piece right here. I'm going from red ocean. Anything that's over here, okay, even the stuff that you don't see over here, it's all red ocean. The red ocean, you guys, red ocean is giant. It's giant. It's the sea of noise. It's the sea of competition. It's the competition for traffic, competition for list building, competition for conversions, competition for selling the same product. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. No wonder people are getting bloody, okay? I want to take people into my hub. I want to take people through my system. And that is my blue ocean. Okay? I'll teach you that. Okay? So with the 4% challenge, this training that we're coming out for affiliate marketers, it's going to walk people through exactly, step by step. I mean, everybody starts out in the red ocean, okay, with the product that you have, but then how do you create and engineer your entire business so that you're operating like a true entrepreneur, okay? Not an affiliate who's just fighting for attention and trying to scream the loudest, but how do you create your own blue ocean, okay? And then you create that bridge, drop people in your blue ocean, and then you have no competition. You don't worry about competition. Guys, I'll show you some stuff here, man. Crazy. I mean, crazy, crazy, ridiculous stuff, okay? But, so I said traffic, list building, conversions, copywriting. Okay, there's a blueprint for copywriting. There's a blueprint. I haven't even taught copywriting yet. I'm going to teach you guys copywriting, correction, automation for copywriting, all of this stuff. Okay, and then there is also the 5th pillar for business, which is, you know, I learn a lot from companies that are world class. Like, you know, I learn a lot from Tesla, a lot, right? And I'm like, all right, how, you know, Elon Musk doing whatever that he's doing, love him or hate him, whatever, doesn't matter, right? But Tesla's got a ridiculously loyal following, right? Ridiculous. Apple, whether you agree with their policies or not, you can't argue with their success. $1 trillion company. When they launch a product, they've got people lining up for miles, right, to get the product. How does that happen, man? How does that happen, right? How do they create a tribe that's so dedicated to their brand, that's so loyal, that people are willing to stand in line for a day, right? Whole night to be able to buy a product, whereas anybody can go into a store 2 days later and get the same product without having to wait, okay? It's a tribe building, okay? Tribe building. When I promoted affiliate marketing products that I did not own, okay, off of ClickBank, I was always thinking about that concept. How do I build a tribe around what I'm doing? So you don't have to have a product necessarily, but it's about how you abaka in your tribe building, right? You got to be aware of some things. You got to have the blueprint for that. Take action, course correct, and then automate tribe building. So once you have that, you guys look, turning your annual income into your monthly income is going to be a piece of cake, and anybody should do it, and everybody should do it. And if you're watching me, if you're paying attention to the stuff that I'm talking about here, these concepts, they're not rocket science, but most people are not doing them. Okay. So here's what we'll do. If you guys are in 4%, okay, we're gonna have a training from the 4%. It's called the 4% Challenge, and I will be talking to you guys a little bit later about this tonight, possibly tomorrow. We'll see. But the outcome of that will be pretty simple, but extremely powerful. Okay, how do you go from where you are and become extremely successful as an affiliate marketer? It's going to be dedicated to affiliate marketing specifically, because most people from the surveys and people that we serve are affiliate marketers. So how do you win if you don't have a product, if you don't have a list, if you don't understand traffic yet? Okay, how do you do that? Okay, now it'll be for people that are prepared and ready to go for that SEAL training. Okay, so it's not going to be for everybody, because most people can't make it, and that's fine. They can go, they can work at a job, but at least you know the reality, right? So what I'm looking for is, I'm on a mission to recruit these guys. Okay, who wants to be my SEAL? Okay, doing whatever it is that you're doing. I told you that solving big challenges, okay, is how you win big. Okay, there is a huge challenge in our industry that we're serving: affiliate marketing, network marketing, internet marketing, network marketing. These industries, right? I showed you guys some surveys. People are failing. Okay, people are not getting the results that they want. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna put up a challenge for affiliate marketers, and I wanna see how many SEALs can we create, right? 650, remember these numbers? I erased them, right? 3,250 people, okay? If you take 3,200, big crowd, 650 of those people will be grinding, will be they'll be wasting money, they'll be doing wrong activity, they'll be following a wrong blueprint, taking massive action, following a wrong blueprint with, the wrong awareness, lacking of awareness, right? 26 of those people, which is the 20% of the 20%, 26 people will be a true 4%er, and these guys will do great. Okay, these guys will be, into six figures, solid, stable. Okay, it'll be product centric. This whole thing, I'm not going to teach you how to recruit people, how to sponsor people into the deal, because that stuff is shallow. It's very, very, very shallow. So it's always going to be coming and going. Okay, I'm going to teach you how to build yourself a stable, solid, unshakable, long-term, massive success business, where you have your own map, your own home. You create your own blue ocean. Everybody else, your competition, they'll be trying to fish in the red ocean. You want to create yourself a blue ocean. It doesn't happen by accident, it happens by design, okay, and strategic execution. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to teach you how to create yourself your own blue ocean. Your competition, you want to have big competition, okay, but you don't want to participate in competition. The red ocean is your competition. And the red ocean, blue ocean strategy applies to every key area. Traffic, but people that don't understand this, abaka, okay? You want to abaka in traffic, in list building. There's a red ocean, blue ocean in list building, traffic generation, conversions, and all that stuff, right? So I'm going to teach you how to do that. My mission, I'm not going to promise you that you're going to become a millionaire, but my personal intention, here's what I'm thinking. I'm like, dude, I'm going to be 35 years old. I've done pretty well for myself. with God's help and a lot of my dedication, I've done pretty well, right? I am, like I told you guys, 4% is my legacy project. I don't want to do anything else. I don't want to do anything else, but I want to create success stories. See what I'm saying? So my thing is, and this is like personal, this is personal for me. It's not even business. You know, business is great. You know, I mean, it's easy to make money in business. But for me, it's personal. And that personal thing is this. Dude, I want to create some seals. I want to create some seals, man. Okay? It will require a lot of investment. It's not going to require $500,000, okay? But it will require a lot of your effort, a lot of your energy. It will require a lot and lots and lots of unreasonable dedication if you want to become a SEAL. If you want to be a soldier or somewhere in between, yeah, that's less effort. That's fine, okay? But I want to leave like a footprint, if you will, in the industry with the right people. So if you're in 4%, I'm going to talk to you about the plan. I'm going to talk to you guys about how we're going to do that. And hey, you know, if you want to commit, there'll be like a little pledge you're going to have to sign. Basically commit, right? And then we'll see how many people stick, how many people can't handle it. But I'll tell you this, we're going to create some SEALs. We're going to create, I'm looking to, remember those? Here's what I'm going to do, okay? This is how this training is going to be set up, okay? This training, so you got 3,250 people. These are the 80%ers. 600 people, 650 is the 20%ers. 26 is the 4% of the 4%. Actually, is the 4%. And then 1 is the 4% of the 4%, okay? This training is set up to focus on this guy, okay? If I can take, here's the thing. If I can realistically, here's how, you know, and there's been a lot of research, a lot of thinking that got put into this, and literally 14 years of practice, right? If I can take anybody off the street, as long as there's a condition, as long as this guy is hungry, he's got to be hungry, man. He's got to have a do or die mentality. Okay? But he lacks awareness, he lacks blueprint, he lacks action, he doesn't have anything. But he's like, dude, I want to be here because I've got reasons. This is just a scorecard. So what is this going to get you, right? Whatever that number for you is. But the lifestyle, okay, is what you really are after. That's what you're really after. This is just a price tag on the dream of yours. This is your dream, okay? So if your dream is so big that you would do anything and everything, if you are prepared to go through the walls to reach your dream, okay? My personal challenge, my personal goal, I told you it's personal for me, right? Is this. If that's you, okay? If this is you, I'm gonna put you here, okay? And we're gonna backtrack from here. So the training that we create, okay, is like, okay, if you're at 0, okay, if you're at 0, and our first milestone is $10,000, $10,000, okay, that's your first pit stop, okay, on our journey there. This is 7 figures, okay? This is 100,000, and so there's a journey. There is daily activities, weekly activities, how do you scale, how do you grow up, how do you do all this stuff, and everything matters. It covers all your psyche, your conscious, your subconscious, conscious, subconscious mind, heavy work on that, okay, because you got to reprogram yourself for success, really. Action, this, as it relates to marketing, traffic, whether you have a product or you don't have a product, that's not really as important, because you can be promoting other people's products, okay? But this is called the 4% challenge. Now, I'm not gonna guarantee you these numbers to you, but I will guarantee that these numbers will happen. I just don't know if it's gonna be you or not, okay? And it's a Navy, it's a SEAL backtracking, metaphorically speaking, right? So the training is designed to develop this guy, okay? This guy. It's intense. It's pretty brutal, okay? But it's designed to create this guy. If you can hang in there, okay, I promise you, you will be here. That's a promise. Okay? Now, I don't know if you're going to fall in this category or this category. Everybody's going to start here. Okay? But that's what the training is set up to do. And you guys, here's the thing. How you win big is if you have other, if you have programs that you're selling or other people's programs that you're selling as an affiliate, this is going to be for affiliate marketing. So we're going to take a look at what it is that you're selling. How does that product solve the challenge in the marketplace that you're serving? And if it doesn't solve the challenge, you got to change the product, right? It's simple. Okay? So you got to be smart in your moves. Making that per month should be way easier than for you to make that in a year. If you follow the right plan, follow this. Okay? So that's exactly what it's going to do. So here's what we're going to do, guys. Stay tuned if you're in 4%. If you have an account with a 4%, I'll contact you, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay? Does this make sense? Was this helpful? Does this open your mind a little bit, right? Okay? Do you guys see how crazy things are in our industry right now, and why there is a great need for the realness? You know what I mean? Like for the real deal, to show people how to succeed. Make sense? Okay, awesome. All right, so you guys appreciate it. Let this stuff marinate in your head. Again, watch this as a replay, if you have to. Let me take a look at the YouTube, my friends on YouTube there. How you guys doing? Hopefully, if it makes sense, you guys, go ahead and share this with somebody else. I would appreciate that. We want to create a movement here. We want to create an army of the SEALs of marketing. That's really what we want, man. Because guess what? If you can take care of your money situation, okay, that scorecard for business, there is a reason why you're in business, because you want to create a better lifestyle. Your better lifestyle is being fueled and paid for with money, right? So we are going to work really, really hard on your psyche as it relates to money. So there is no subconscious blocking there, okay? But it's not like, okay, we're going to take a week for personal development. No. It's all together. You're taking action immediately. You're building your business immediately, but at the same time, you're really, really reprogramming your mind. It's not going to be a walk in the park. I can guarantee you that. Okay? But if you can hang in there, man, you will never, ever, 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 ever be the same person ever again. And that is a guarantee. Those results are typical. If you follow the program, you will never be, think, act, behave the same ever again for the rest of your life. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and look forward to seeing you inside 4%. If you want to, create yourself an account and check out what we're going to be doing. Otherwise, regardless, I look forward to seeing you on our next 4% Entrepreneur Show on 4%.com. God bless.